Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Self-Love TV. It's probably been about a month since I left a video here, and today I wanted to come over and sit down and welcome you back to the channel and to talk to you a little bit about some things that will help you, hopefully, to be more loving to yourself, to create self-love if you're on that journey of self-love and trying to be better, trying to improve upon yourself. And I know you guys saw the title. Now, this is a subject that I have not really addressed on this channel because I think I always just talk more about how to love yourself, ways to create self-love, what self-love looks like, creating that environment and ambiance of self-love, things that you can do for yourself to create self-love. And I think this subject is one that we need to talk about over here, and I entitled it, Identify Your Own Toxic Behavior. Identify your own toxic behavior. If you're interested in this video, keep watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lydia, also known as Miss P, and I am the creator and motivational, life coach here on Self-Love TV. And I'm here today to talk about identifying your own toxic behavior. Oftentimes we talk about behaviors of others, the way people treat us, and why we should love ourselves, why we should separate ourselves from those types of people. But we also need to watch ourselves, because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. Some of us deal with issues of low self-esteem, low self-value, low self-worth. And sometimes we have toxic behaviors ourselves that we need to stop doing. If you're always critical of yourself, if you're always judging the way you look, or you're just not happy with your appearance, and you're always just saying things when you're looking at yourself, when you're dressing in the morning, always saying negative things about what you're looking like. Things like, oh, I'm too fat, or this, I don't look right, or I wish my hair was this way, I wish I had a bigger butt or bigger breast. If you're always saying things critical of yourself, that in itself is a little bit of toxicity. And I know it sounds harsh to say that, but we have to understand that our mind will believe what it tells it. Anything you say about yourself, your mind will believe it. I have to check myself sometimes when I'm making mistakes, and I'll say things, oh, you're so stupid. I have to learn to stop telling myself I'm stupid. I actually just made a mistake. Or maybe it was just me forgetting to do something. But to call myself stupid is telling my mind, telling me, and my brain is processing that I'm stupid. So we have to watch the things that we say to ourselves. Not all the time just talking about what people say to us or what we allow people to say, but what we say to ourselves. Because sometimes we have to identify the toxic traits that we have. When we're often being passive aggressive, in a situation when you're worried about how somebody's going to feel about something. So in your own way, you really don't want to do something. You don't want to be present or show up for something or be in agreement with something someone's doing, but we don't want them to be mad at us. So we try to figure out a way we can say it, and we want to say it in a nice way so they can like us. That's passive aggressive. It's important that you be firm in your thoughts, in your opinions, and your ideas. And sometimes it's just okay to say no to something. Sometimes you have to allow people to be disappointed in you. Let them be disappointed. Let them be upset with the decision you make to decide not to do something or be a part of something or agree to something. We have to unlearn toxic behavior, and we have to identify when we have it. We have to learn to speak to ourselves in a positive way and to actually be gentle with ourselves. When you make a mistake on something, stop beating yourself up. Yeah, disappointments will happen. We will often be just let down because maybe you failed an exam, or maybe there was a promotion at your job that you wanted and they chose someone else, and we're so disappointed. But we have to remember that we can't beat ourselves up. It's time to dust yourself off and you start over. Now, I know that may sound easier said than done, because sometimes we work really hard for things, and when they don't pan out, we tend to really beat ourselves up so bad, and we start to feel very low, and sometimes so much so that we stress ourselves out. It creates stress and anxiety and depression. But we have to learn that in life there will be setbacks. I actually stopped saying I'm failing at something, and I start to say it was a setback. And sometimes setbacks are good. Sometimes setbacks allows you the opportunity to relearn something. Sometimes setbacks allows you the opportunity to do it a little bit more thoroughly or slowly, to take your time on something, because you could improve upon it or relearn it or learn what you really didn't learn. So sometimes setbacks are not all bad, but when they are, we still have to learn that that wasn't for you in that particular time. And if it's something that you really want to pursue, what do you have to do? You have to just get up and start over and do it again. I believe that anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve it, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to come with work. See, we often do want things to happen just like that, and that's not the way life is. And if we can see now in the world that we live in that things are hard, we're struggling, we're confused, we don't know what's going to happen next, and a lot of us in a state of limbo, and we're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going to happen in this world, where I'm going to be from one day to the next. And that's okay. You know, you're not alone in that. I want you to understand that you're not alone in that a lot of people are feeling that right now. But what you can't do is give up on life. You got to keep living. You know, on my main channel, Lydia's Life TV, and if you're not subscribed, go over and subscribe to Lydia's Life TV, and I'm going to leave it in the description box. I often talk about giving life your best, because in this last couple years, I have lost many people, some that was very significant to me, classmates, old friends, childhood friends, church members. A lot of people left here. Some of them left due to the virus. Some left just because it was their time, you know, accidents or health issues unrelated to the virus. But I lost people that I thought I might see along this journey of aging, and they're no longer here. So it's important that you give life your best, and in your journey of love, you want to love yourself unapologetically, even the areas of you that are not as, you know, as beautiful as you would want it to be, because life is a constant change. You have to continually work on yourself every day, on those areas of your life that you want to be better. You know, sometimes I wish that I had furthered my education more so than what I did, and I said to myself, well, you didn't do that. But I can't sit up and keep beating myself up because I didn't go get a bachelor's degree. You know, I have an associate's degree. But I can't say, oh, I wish I got my bachelor's and my master's, and just keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and I'm not doing anything about it. If that's something I truly want, I have to set myself down, map out a plan of how I'm going to achieve it. But to continually beat myself up is not doing anything but taking away from how I feel about myself, and me not being able to succeed in life, and calling myself a failure. So whatever it is about you that you want to improve upon, you can take small steps, but I think every day you need to be working towards something. It shouldn't be one day that goes by that you don't do something, even if it's something as simple as, well, I won't call it simple, I would say simple, but I don't mean it in a simple way. But something like losing weight. You know, if you are obese, and that's easier than somebody that needs to lose maybe 5 pounds, 2 or 3, 5 pounds. Maybe you need to lose 50 pounds or even maybe 100 pounds. But every day, it should be something that you do to work toward that. And what I mean by that is not throwing yourself into this big, great workout routine, but maybe it's researching what you can do for your body structure to help you to get there. Or maybe it might be changing one thing in your diet that would be good for your health. Or it could be increasing your water intake. Or it could be going to sleep earlier at night. But it should be something that you do every day that's going to, you know, catapult you forward in whatever it is that you're striving for. That's what self-love is about. And when we constantly continuing on same paths of things that we've done that has not been working for us, that's creating that toxic behavior. And then we become unhappy with ourselves. And then we're mad when other people look at us and say negative things about us. But we are our own worst enemy sometimes. And I think it's important that before we start looking out and saying how other people are talking about us, we got to look inward and see what we're saying about ourselves. What is your feelings towards yourself? When you get up in the morning, what do you say to yourself? Are you saying things positive? You know, I was at work today, and a lady came in and she was talking about all of the things that happened in her morning. But she said, but you know what? I'm still going to have a great day because I'm going to make it a great day. That's the attitude you have to have toward your life and toward loving yourself. Whatever it is about you, if you are a victim to domestic violence or physical abuse from childhood, or maybe you were homeless, or maybe you went through some things, seek out counsel. You hear me? A lot of African American people don't believe in counseling, but seek out some type of higher counseling, whether it's through spirituality, whether it's through a doctor, medical, whatever it is, you need to seek it out. Get with a mentor, someone that can help you to figure that out, to help you work through those dark spots, those dark things that you have held inside, because you should want to love yourself more. You should want to get to a place in your life where you can be happy and create joy. Even now, with everything that's happening in the world, I'm not waiting for this world to crash around me. I'd say to myself, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna hold, because every day we're hearing more and more negativity. But if I go out, I'm gonna go out shining, guys. I'm gonna go out living my best life. I am not gonna live in fear of what's happening next. I'm doing everything that I need to do to ensure that I'm taking care of myself, and I'm living my life like it's golden. That's important. So we got to learn and unlearn our negative, toxic behaviors, traits that we have, that we've done to ourselves, and be able to move forward so that we can love ourselves more. I'm going to dig into this topic a little bit more later. I'm going to give you some more examples of it, but I wanted to come back. I've been gone for about a month, as I stated, and I wanted to come back and welcome you all. Thank you for the new subscribers. I see a few new subscribers out there. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new today, I would love to have you, so make sure you drop me a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on the video. And all of my returning subscribers, I appreciate you ladies and gentlemen that are here, that support this channel. I love you much, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Remember always, peace and love. I'll see you soon.